Hi everyone, welcome to our Tech. So what I have here today is the Frigidaire Cool Connect 3-in-1 portable air conditioner. The model number is GHPC142. AA1. And what we'll go ahead and do in this video is just a simple unboxing of it. And while I'm doing the unboxing, I'll go ahead and have some of the specs scrolling over it so that you can see it in case something catches your eye. You'll be able to pause the video and check it out. All right, let's take a quick look at this particular model. This one is a 14,000 BTU, so it's designed for rooms up to 450 square feet. Like I said, this is a 3-in-1 portable air conditioner. This particular one is Wi-Fi connected, and it does have its own app to help you control it. Let's take a quick look over here. And on this side is trying to make sure that this is the right one for you. This does use you can either use a 15 amp 115 volt or a 20 amp 115 volt outlet. It does give you the window dimensions for the exhaust hose to fit. And it's also letting you make sure you measure the width of your room to ensure that this is the right size for you and it's not overkill or underpowered. The noise level is rated at 43 decibels. It looks like it's going to be under light traffic, but around a library sound range, so it should be fairly quiet. It does have a 12.5 combined energy efficiency rating, and depending on your electricity rates, it'll cost around the $62 a year for this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up and let's check this out. This box was beaten up pretty good by the delivery drivers, and the straps aren't even on tight anymore, so we can just go ahead and just pull them off instead of having a need to cut them off probably. Now, a lot of these bigger boxes usually have them in two pieces, so let's see if that's how this is. We just pull the top off, and indeed it is. Okay, as it did come off, I can feel there's still something in the top part. There's actually still something in here, so I'm probably better off to cut the top first. There it is. So indeed, it's probably easier just cutting the top off first, taking all the accessories off the top, then lifting the box up. All right, so let's check this out real quick. Got your exhaust vents. This is going to be the window mount for your exhaust vent. Not sure what this is just yet. There's something tied to the back here. Okay, this also looks like it's part of the window mount exhaust. Very kind of them. They put the unpacking guidance document taped to the actual AC unit, telling you how to unpack it. You would think this would actually be one of the first things you see when you unpack it. Okay, let's see. Got a little hose here. Looks like your quick start guide as well as a manual. So here you got your vent hose back here. Okay, so here it is unpacked. Well, let's check out at what we've got. Hey, so for right here, we've got our hose connector. This one's going to be your main panel. Your ceiling strip is right under here. And this is going to be your window foam. This is going to be your interface panel. And this is going to be the telescopic panel. And within that is also going to be the panel connector. Here's going to be your clamp part and your clamp plate foam. This also has your wedge and your Velcro in it. There's going to be 3/4 inch and 1/2 inch screws in here. You've got your drain hose right over here, and that should be it. Well, including your manual and your quick start guide, that should be it for everything that comes with this unit. One good thing I do like is that this is on wheels, so it will be easy to transport or at least move around from room to room if you need to. So let's take a quick look at the dimensions real quick. So from the very floor to the very top, it's going to be about 31 inches even. Considering that the edges are round, it's going to be hard getting an exact measurement. So I'm probably gonna have to double check this on the website, but it's about 16 inches deep and it's going to be about 18 inches wide. So be aware of that if you are thinking about getting this. Okay, if you're familiar with GFCI outlets, this has actually got something similar to it. You have a way to test this plug to make sure it's functioning properly. You can press the test button, in which case you should hear click go on, and then when you're done testing it, because it should have shut it off, press the reset button and you'll hear another click as the test is released. Basically, the point of this here is it's got a little sensing circuitry to determine if there's any damage to the cord itself. So if this thing keeps tripping, there's probably an issue with your cord, and it means you have to replace this. One thing of note, just like GFCIs, you don't use these buttons as an on-off button. This is just simply to test to make sure there's no issues going on with this cord. All right, so let's take a look at the top here real quick. Due to the fact that this is white and these are actually kind of a grayish color, I know it's going to be very hard to see it, but this is your control panel up here. You've got your power, you got your mode. This one's got 3 little lines. I'm not sure which it is yet. You got your plus minus, you got your fan, swing, and timer. And this is going to be your air outlet lever. And down here, which you can't see, like I mentioned before, it is on wheels. So you got your casters down here. On both sides, you've got this, and you have this, which is actually your handles. So if you need to pick it up, that's where you're going to grab it from. And down here is like a little bar. This is actually a light. This is going to be your air quality light. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it around to the back. Right here is going to be your indoor air inlet. Down here is going to be your lower filter. And here, these two areas here is going to be your lower air inlet. And this one right here is going to be your bottom drain outlet. Obviously, you got got your power cord. Up here is going to be a continuous drain outlet. This is going to be your exhaust hose. And this green here is going to be your upper filter handle. All right, so this was the unboxing of the Frigidaire Gallery Cool Comfort 3-in-1 portable AC unit. Again, this model number is G8TC142AA1. In another video, I'll go ahead and do the setup of connecting everything together, the hoses and stuff together. But I'll go ahead and put a link to that video at the very end once I get the video made. But if you guys have any questions about this, please feel free to ask in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. And in the meantime, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day and y'all stay safe out there.